Well, Fox Carolina is committed to you, and a crowd came together for a medical freedom walkout. It happened outside Spartanburg Regional today. Now, the organizers say they did this to show support for healthcare workers who are faced with the decision to be vaccinated or not.
Yeah, Fox Carolina's Carrie Weimer was at that demonstration, and she's live in our newsroom with their message.
That's right, guys. There were all kinds of people there today, young and old, those in healthcare and those in other professions. The main message they wanted to get across was a show of support for the workers inside the hospital who may feel pressure to be vaccinated even if they don't want to. Outside of Spartanburg Regional today, you could hear the sound of cars honking horns as they passed a crowd gathered in front of the hospital entrance.
It's good to see the community out here. These are people that, we run into the grocery store with, and it's a blessing to see all these faces out here, young and old.
Many held signs speaking out against the vaccine itself.
I don't think there's a pandemic. I think it's a scamdemic. I think it's been perpetuated.
They're not saving lives. Why wouldn't we try everything that we could try? Not just stick to this protocol that's obviously not working.
While others were there simply to support people's right to choose whether or not to get the vaccine.
They should have the freedom to choose a medical protocol that a doctor is prescribing. They can choose to reject it, they can choose to accept it. The physician should have the freedom to recommend a medical protocol without interference from outside entities. And that's what medical freedom is all about.
Some of those in attendance we talked to that work inside the hospital told us they feel they are being pressured to take the vaccine, and they may have to find other jobs if it becomes mandatory.
We're here to help our nurses. We're here to support them, and we believe that they have a choice as well.
What's happening in America is a joke.
We have freedom of choice. The United States Constitution says you cannot mandate health.
We reached out to Spartanburg Regional to see what the requirements were on the vaccine for their employees. They released a statement saying it is not mandatory for providers and associates, but it is strongly encouraged.
I want my son to grow up in the same free America and be able to make his own decisions and choices.
Now, as far as any future possibility of a mandate, the hospital says they will comply with any federal regulations requiring COVID-19 vaccination for healthcare workers. Cody, Jarvis.
Yeah, Carrie, we also reached out to other major healthcare systems about the possibility of a vaccine mandate. In a statement, Mission Health tells us, quote, our colleagues are not required to be vaccinated for COVID-19. However, we are strongly encouraging vaccinations as a critical step to protecting individuals from the virus.